This is Patricia. How can I help you?
Hey, I need to flatbed a car without a working engine to a repair shop from my house. What is going on, guys? And today's video is going to be about the second process on the whole R32 engine swap, and that is getting the car to the shop. Now, I saw some comments in the previous video about the swap saying that why don't you do the swap and why do you have a shop do it for you and all that stuff, and I am definitely down to try and get into cars more and try and learn more about working on them hand in hand and all that stuff. But however, with that said, no one my age that's 18 years old with the really strong lack of knowledge on actually working on everything should attempt an RB26 swap on a Nissan Skyline GTR, let alone other people that know even more than me. Now, to put it in perspective, Intec, that's the shop that's going to be doing the swap, they even have a limited supply of mechanics in the whole Pacific Northwest area that they have supplied that can even work on such cars like these, because they're kind of unique cars. They're imports. They're not, most mechanics aren't familiar with working on these cars. So even the best of the best mechanics in the whole Washington state area, there's only so many of them and only they know how to work on it. So I can't even begin what an everyday person like me would be to try and do a swap like that. So that's why I am not tackling the swap myself, but I'll definitely try and tackle other light mods and stuff like that, and I'll just ease into it, because I definitely think, and this goes out to all you guys as well, and these are just kind of my thoughts, and I feel like you can still be a true rooted car enthusiast without literally being a full-on grease monkey and working on everything mechanically, because I don't really want to grow up to be a straight up mechanic. But at the same time, I enjoy cars. I enjoy driving cars, and I enjoy, you know, modifying and doing little things to the cars as well. But yeah, at the same time, I don't know how to fully dive in and do an engine, and I feel like not everyone has to be required to know everything about everything to be considered a car enthusiast. You know, as long as you have a passion for it, that's what counts. Now, with that said, the engine is not blown, but yeah, it definitely has a bad bearing underneath, and we do not want to drive this car one bit, so we're going to get it towed to the shop and obviously transport it over there. Once it's there, it can go in. The engine's already sitting there from the last video, and they can begin working on the entire thing, and I'm going to try and at least highlight as much as the process as I can, but sadly I can't be there at all times, so most likely you won't see much of the swap, but either way, it's gonna turn out sick, and I'm extremely stoked for it. Now, a while back, if you guys remember some of the content I was showcasing on this car, I did say that I was gonna try and make this the best sounding R32 around, and what's exciting is one of the parts has actually come in, and I have it right down here, and I'll show you guys in a second, but basically we may try and just put on this piece along with the engine swap, because they're going to be tuning the car once the whole engine rebuild is all complete, and that way it'd make more sense to tune the car after it has new exhaust bits on it, because that could equal out to maybe some more power as well as just having the car tuned overall with that. But I will showcase right here my special ordered, specially made for this car right here, mine's equal length downpipe right here. And obviously, to you guys who know nothing, it probably just looks like your average pipe, but this right here is a piece that obviously connects way up in there. It doesn't go back here or anything. It's way up in there, and it's clearly the downpipes. It's specially made so that this piece wraps around so that it can make it equal length, and that gives it the key RB26 sound that I love and you guys all should love too. It's the same sound that's in Mark's black R34 that I drove, and also kind of the sound that like Forza includes. It's just that really high pitch raspy sound, and in my opinion it's one of the best sounds in the entire world. And I'm like, if my car is capable of making that sound and all I need is something like that, then I'm gonna full on send it. Obviously it definitely wasn't cheap for this part, but it's definitely gonna be worth it, as well as an entire new exhaust setup that's going to replace this current one that's on right here. So obviously this piece is going, we're going to get this in the car so that this can go to Intec as well and hopefully be installed with the entire swap. And yeah, we're just going to make as much progress as we can. Okay, so we got the pipe that perfectly fits in here. It's actually amazing how perfectly that sits. We have a new fan blade that's also going to be replaced on the engine. So we're just getting the car loaded up with the parts that they're also going to have to add on to it. And now it's time to get this thing on the tow truck, and hopefully everything works out. Obviously these GTRs come with these little racing rear tow hooks right here, so we're gonna utilize these to actually bring it up to the flatbed tow truck from the rear. That also will help it hopefully not worry about any tow hook like scrapings or anything. The front is obviously where the worry is at, but hopefully they should clear. Alrighty, so we got the car loaded up. Now we just gotta slowly hydraulic it flat. We've hit the road, we got the car right on top of us. And at last we have made it at Intec Racing here. We got the car pulling up on the tow truck. There she is. So yeah, we're over here at Intec, and they got some cool stuff in the back here. We got another R32. This one is clean. It's got N1 bumper ducts right there, which I do not have. And I love this little hood piece right here. It's a nice little gimmick. But yeah, this looks basically stock, on stock wheels. What do we got? Ooh, we got the lower flaps right here. He's also got that little add-on right down there. But this one's pretty clean. Holy cow, that rear window needs some work. And we got some other stuff over here. We got like a early 2000s spec FD in the way that it's modified with those tails. And it's two-tone paint work, and especially the wheels. This is definitely like Fast and Furious era. But holy cow, check out this Advan S2K right here. I don't even want to know how light this is. This thing looks like a feather. Carbon fiber aero, full-on Advan spec. But yeah, the car's made it here. It is ready, and it is time to go in there and begin the transplant, basically. In a couple weeks, this car should come out, be completely brand new, and get ready for the summer. Got some dynos. That's insane. That's gonna be what I'm gonna sign off on.